Hey guys, so I'm just doing this update because it's been a little while, like a little over a week since I gave you guys an update, and I feel like I have a lot of stuff to talk about. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how my pregnancy has been lately, and it's getting harder. I will say that. I don't know if hard is the word, but I think um more so like um not as easy as it was before. Like I always would say like the morning sickness was like the worst part, even though my morning sickness was like way better and easier than a lot of women's. Like I wasn't throwing up or anything. I was just feeling like nauseated and like waking up with like a high temperature, just feeling kind of like lightheaded and stuff. But it's just like an annoying, like agitating feeling. But I'm grateful that I wasn't throwing up or like extremely sick like a lot of other women say. Like one woman told me that she felt like her morning sickness was worse than it should have been. Like she feels like she should have went to the hospital, and I'm like, dang, it was that bad? That's crazy. So just for starters, pregnancy has been more challenging because my belly is getting bigger, and I would show you guys, but I'm like butt ass naked. That's another thing. Like I don't feel like getting dressed. Like I try to wear or not wear clothes as much as possible. Like today I slept from like I worked 4 a.m. to 8. Then I think I stayed up until like 10. Then I went to sleep from like 10 something to like almost 5. Like I slept a lot today, and I'm like, is this because of the baby or what? Cause like I literally slept for like what, 7 hours? Mind you, last night I slept a lot too. Like I got some good sleep. I woke up ready to take on the world. And I'm like, why am I sleeping? Am I sleeping just to sleep, or is that this baby? But yeah, my belly is getting bigger, so that means like my energy is not as high as it used to be. Like even getting out in and out of the bed is a struggle sometimes. Um, One thing I learned at my most recent appointment, I think it was on the 3rd. Was that yesterday? Thursday. No, yeah, it was on Thursday, my prenatal appointment, is that you shouldn't be lifting with your belly. So that's another challenge that or that I have to overcome, because when I get out of bed and stuff, using my core to like lift myself up. Another thing is if I stand for too long. And I don't even think it's like me standing too long. Like sometimes I'm not even standing that long, and I'm like, why is my back hurting? And I thought I was special. Like before pregnancy, I was like, these things aren't gonna happen to me. These cravings, the morning sickness, like I'm special. That's everybody's different. Sure enough, it happened to me. And with the back pain, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna get any back pain. I'll be fine. And now it's starting to kick in the 3rd trimester, just like the OBGYN said. Like, I need to listen to these people because they know exactly what they're talking about. They've been doing this for years. I don't know why I thought I was special, but yeah, so I think I told you guys I work at Whole Foods, and I do e-commerce, so just shopping for people's orders, bagging them and stuff. It's easy money. So I only do that 4 hours a day, not every day, but a couple of times a week. So it is a very easy job. And lately I've been having to sit down during my shift because we only get one break, of course, because we're only there 4 hours. Well, me and the other people that work 4 hours. But I've been having to sit down a couple of times, like aside from my break, and catch a breather, or just let my back rest. So there's that. Like I've been having little back pains. The baby is getting bigger. I can feel him getting bigger. I can also feel him kicking at crackhead hours of the night. So for the past few nights, actually not last night, but I think the night before and the night before that, the baby was up at like 1 o'clock, in between the hours of like 1 and 4 a.m. like kicking, moving, like at the times that I'm trying to get my sleep. And I'm like, bruh, this is cute, but what are you doing? I need my sleep. Like, get it together. Like, seriously? But on the days that I'm at work and he's kicking and moving, I'm like, oh, my little buddy's with me. I don't feel so lonely. But aside from just the baby moving at all odd hours of the night and my back hurting from time to time, another thing that I'm really ready to be over, if it's ever over, because they say sometimes things that you that happen to you during pregnancy, they stay the same after you give birth. Like, one thing that I really am annoyed with is having to wash my coochie like 3 or 4 times a day. Like, how does this happen? Like, I know they say you're more susceptible to STDs and infections during pregnancy. So that might be what it is. That's probably why your coochie be getting dirty, but it's annoying. Like, why do I have to wash my coochie this many times a day? Like, I hope after I give birth, like, that goes back to normal, because But ultimately, I'm just grateful to be healthy, and I'm still kicking. Like, another thing that I've been trying to do is not respond to negativity. Like, my dad has been desperate to come into my life. He feels entitled to be in his grandchild's life, and he's been giving out my number. I had to change my number, a week ago, because since he's been in prison for the past 16 going on 17 years, he doesn't understand the concept of not giving out people's numbers, even when they ask you several times not to. Like, I've had to change like 3 of my numbers because of him. So a few weeks ago, he had somebody send me a message saying that he knows we're not on good terms, but he's going to be in his grandchild's life, and if I need anything to let him know and stuff like that. And I just ignored the message because I don't want to talk to my dad. He's abusive, narcissistic, like, it's always some drama with him, and I just don't need that during my pregnancy. So I don't give him my address. He barely had my last number. The only reason why he had that number is because he manipulated my grandfather with dementia into giving him the number. So he kind of tricked my grandpa because he knows my grandpa has bad memory. So that was that. So yeah, he's been having multiple people text me and stuff. So I had to change my number. He contacted my mom talking about he's going to be in his grandchild's life by any means necessary, which is not true, because for one, you're in prison. So how do you plan on being in your grandchild's life? And 2, you don't have a relationship with me. You're disrespectful towards me. We're not even on good terms. So why would you think that I would even want you around my child? And I sent him letters sometimes, but I sent him letters and I don't put my address on the letter. So he can't write me letters back, because, like, I don't want to hear from you. I want to express myself and tell you certain things without you trying to argue with me or disrespect me. So yeah, he hasn't been able to contact me. And like I said, I also changed my number as well. So I just need some peace. But I'll keep you guys updated on that situation, because it's a lot. But we'll talk about that on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. But I will be posting my 29-week prenatal video, so stay tuned for that. I'm actually going to post it at the same time that I post this video. But I don't want to talk you guys' ears off. Thank you guys so much for the support and the love, and I will be updating you guys soon. Bye.